What up, homies? So, just wanted to come on here, man, and share a little bit of what I got going on now. I'm trying something different, and seem to be doing pretty good. First of all, man, had to get me another GPS unit, cause, yeah. That's what's going on with my old one. Watch out, boy. Yeah. And my hobby store, they don't have that kind anymore, so I had to get this, which I don't particularly like, but it do all right. It's new, something for me to learn how to use. It's a little aggravating, but it'll do me till I can order another one, man. Cause I don't really like it. So what I done did, man, I'm trying this Surpass hobby. It's a rocket. What it is, it's a 550 drag motor, man, and says 10th scale 550 drag censored brushless motor. It's a rocket, and it's 65 kV. So right now I have a 20 pinion and a 44 spur, and we have hit 130. No, I don't have it. One, I don't know how to operate that thing particularly right. I don't know if it'll hold it in memory. I think you have to go on a computer and download it if you want to get the, some of your older runs. So that's one reason why I don't like it. Plus, I'd rather be using my phone. On this thing, you can only look on it. So, and it's big. I don't like that because I can't really mount it where I want it. But anyway, yeah, 65 kV, man. It is the 3660. That's what it is. This is a Spectrum 3660. It's the same size. This one right here, it comes out of the Senton. In the Senton, what else? Senton, the Typhoon. That's what coming at the 39 kV coming to Vendetta, and I think the 4S Creighton, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I know that 39 come in a couple of them. But yeah, and I also blew up my Mamba X6S, so I have a quick run in here, 150, and actually it's the new one that they come out with. They come in a combo package deal that's pretty cheap, man. I think I paid like 150 for it and a motor. This motor actually, and it's a pretty big motor, 4268, 26 kV. I think they come in a 26 kV and a 2000 kV. I opted for the 26. It ain't a bad motor. Speed run motor, no, it isn't that. But bashing and stuff, man, it's not super slow or nothing. But it's not for what I need. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that a little bit with y'all, man. So I'm running my same batteries, not having any cutting out or nothing like that. So it's all good. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to share with y'all, and I know a lot of you know, man, and some of you don't. So, but anyway, got to be real careful, man, when you go to trying to get these pinions and get into the motor and all that. Because if you're not careful, you're gonna strip one of them screws, especially the ones that's on the metal, your two red bars. I don't know what you call them, the technical terms or whatever. main thing, man, you gotta have some good tools. What do you call MITs? MITs are super good. These are super good. Power Hobby, they're super good, man. I've never stripped one out. Yeah, they don't strip out. They just as good as the MITs. I know somebody would argue that, but man, I haven't had no problems out of it. But if you're not careful, man, you're gonna strip those. You got 4 of those that's going into the metal. All the rest of them is going into plastic, so you'll be okay. But you gotta have some good hexes, man. You got to. But I have some good ones, but I even stripped one of the screws. I don't know if these screws are the same, but just get you a drill bit, man. Drill it. Start out with you a fairly large drill bit, then go down to a small one. And I did it twice, and I've never had a problem. But you got to be careful, because if you drill too far, you're going to drill it down to the red, that little bar, and you're not going to have nothing to clamp on. You have to have you some little small pliers, and you can unscrew it. You just about unscrew it with your hand, because most of that Loctite, what's holding it real tight, it's around that head of the screw. Now, there's some on the threads, but most of it's around the head of the screw. That's what's got it binded to your chassis. So once you drill it and you leave, because you're gonna have to pry it up, get you something up under there and pry it a little bit. Because if not, you got to keep barely drilling a little bit at a time. And once you know you done drill that head completely off, you got to try to pry. Because if you keep drilling and waiting for it to just get all the way loose and fall off there, 9 times out of 10 you done drill too far. And you're not gonna have nothing to clamp on to unscrew that screw on out. That's a fact. As far as getting your pinion and stuff off and getting that loose right there and that screw, heat it, man. Cause when you loosen that screw, man, that thing is binding. That screw right there, that thing is bind. It is binded on there. So you got to get you some heat. I use this right here, man. Yep. Now, on this one, this ain't the carbon fiber one. Now, of course, you can take that battery stopper or whatever. You could take that off. I scorched mine a little bit, but that was when I first did. I'm like, okay, I could have took that off. But this one right here, you get you one of them little torches, you can concentrate that flame a little better. But you gotta have heat, man. You gotta have heat. Then you could put you something right in here. Trying to do it where you guys see, right in between there, and pry on it a little bit. It'll come loose right in between there, man. That motor support and that drive shaft, a little part. Put you something right in there to pry on a little bit. It'll come loose. But when you get it loose, file that thing down, or get you some sandpaper. File it down a little bit. That way, when you get ready to change it or mess with it again, it won't be that tight. Man, that thing, it just fits real snug. So that's what I did with mine. I took and filed it just lightly all the way around that bar. I took and filed it real lightly. So now it don't, I don't have to pry it off every time, and that's fine. You say, well, it ain't hot. Yeah, it's tight. Long as you use Loctite, man, it ain't going nowhere. But yeah, you gotta file it. You gotta file that thing down, and that's the same thing for the other little part to hold your spur too. You gotta file it once you get it off. Yeah, once you get it off, file it. Heat. Yeah, heat. Get that flame right, man. Put it on there. It'll come off. Heat breaks everything loose, man. Yeah, you burning that Loctite off of there. And you gotta get it while it's hot though, man. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I've had to do, man. And I'm gonna say this again, man. That's those Kimbrough gears. I've had no problem out of them, man. They fit perfect. They fit perfect up on there. Like I say, 2 of the holes line up, then Put your 2 screws in there, and those 2 holes that line up, snug them up tight, then you drill them other 2. They got a whole lot of little holes in them, but they fit perfect. The smallest I've found was the 44s. Yeah, and they're called Kimbros. But like I say, 2 of those holes line up perfectly, man. Yep. And your cover, it will fit back on there. You just gotta trim it like so. Once you change that motor support, and get you one which is real convenient, man, to change that motor support. That way you don't have to do all that to change your pinion, your pinion and all that, man. You don't have to take all that stuff off. You got it, cause if you don't, using that one that come on here that don't have your screws at the top, man, you got to try to fit your wrench back between there and all that, and it's almost impossible. But changing that over and putting this one on that slides, all you gotta do is take them 2 screws out of there, lift that up, man. You got all the access in the world to adjust and slide that motor, man. Give you a little bit more adjustment too, because I've actually had a 35, and that maxed it out. I've actually had a 35 pinion on here, which is that right there. And just to show you how big that 35 is, this right here is a 24, and those are 32 pitches. Yeah, that's a 24, that's a 24, that's a 35 tooth. But yeah, I've actually had that on here with that 44 pinion spur, I mean. So, and like I say, it'll max it all the way out to the end, but it fits perfectly. It gives you just enough play, mesh. It meshes perfect. Yeah. But anyway, I got to get back situated, man. I can't really record outside no more. I gotta get my little stuff back situated where I can record, man. I'm gonna get some more runs down. Think I'm gonna wait till I can get me another analyzer, cause I'm not digging that for real. Yeah, I'm not digging that right there. That's a GNS, but it's a different kind. I took my wide wheels off and trying that, trying to see how it run with that too. So I had to tweak it. I had to do a lot of tweaking, man, on this one for some reason. Cause my first one, man, it didn't flip at all, man. I had this one flip up on me twice. Yeah, so I had to try to figure it out, man, and get that front down for us situated. So I about got it now. About got it right now. We hit 130. We hit 130, and she stayed on the ground for that. So think we about good, man. But anyway, I guess that's it, man. That fan. I forgot the name of that fan, but I'm gonna redo it. I gotta get me another body. That ain't turned out like I wanted it, but I had to get some holes in there, so cause it's just so close. It's so close to my body. My fan is, and that big 40 millimeter fan, man, it blow like a hurricane. It keeps it real cool. Yeah, it keeps it real cool, man. You gotta have a fan. I'm thinking I might change this fan also. Then put an aftermarket one on. These little fans right here, man, they're pretty damn good. This is an Eco, but normally I put the Protect on here. This is a 30 millimeter Protect, and man, they blow. This one right here really blow. But it's Protect. You could take that cover off and put the fan up under there and put it right back on. But you could take that cover off and just set your fan on top of on top of the gills. I've done that before. I've ran mine. I see some guys just take the cover and take the whole fan off. I guess it's okay if you're watching your temps, but I ain't really digging that. But anyway, man, thank you guys for watching, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Great day. Peace.